Today, we're diving into one of the most tragic events in the history of space exploration, the Space Shuttle Challenger disaster. What caused it, and what measures were taken to ensure such a catastrophe never happens again? The Challenger disaster occurred on January 28, 1986, when NASA's Space Shuttle Challenger broke apart just 73 seconds into its flight, leading to the deaths of its 7 crew members. The crew included Francis Scobie, Michael J. Smith, Ronald McNair, Ellison Onizuka, Judith Resnick, Gregory Jarvis, and Krista McAuliffe, who was set to be the first teacher in space. The mission, STS-51L, was the 25th flight of the Space Shuttle program, and its goal was to deploy a communications satellite and conduct scientific experiments. Excitement and anticipation surrounded this mission. Tragically, just over a minute after liftoff, the shuttle exploded. Investigations revealed that the disaster was caused by the failure of an O-ring seal in its right solid rocket booster known as an SRB. The O-ring failure resulted from a design flaw that allowed hot gases to escape and damage the SRB. Cold weather on the day of the launch further compromised the O-ring's resilience. A presidential commission, led by former Secretary of State William P. Rogers, was established to investigate the disaster. The Rogers Commission's report identified serious flaws in NASA's culture and decision-making processes. One of the most critical points raised was that engineers at Morton Thiokol, the contractor responsible for the SRBs, had expressed concerns about the O-rings in cold weather. Despite this, NASA management decided to proceed with the launch. The disaster led to a 32-month suspension of the shuttle program as NASA overhauled its safety protocols. Several key measures were taken to prevent a recurrence of such a tragedy. First, the design of the SRBs was modified to incorporate a new O-ring, and heaters were added to maintain their temperature. This change ensured the seals would function correctly regardless of weather conditions. NASA also implemented a more rigorous review process for launch decisions. This included forming an independent safety oversight panel to assess risks objectively. Furthermore, changes in management culture were emphasized. NASA aimed to create an environment where engineers' concerns were taken seriously, and safety was prioritized over schedules. The loss of the Challenger was a deeply painful lesson. It reminded us of the inherent risks of space exploration, but also spurred significant advancements in safety and protocol. Every astronaut who ventures into space does so with the assurance that their safety is paramount. Today, as we remember the brave souls of Challenger, we also honor the work that has been done to make spaceflight safer. Their legacy endures in a space program continually striving to reach new heights safely.